Hi, Alex here from Rebeloper.com and welcome back to ASD App Store Domination, and today we are going to learn how you can best store constants, or well, the way I like to store constants the best way. So without further ado, let's get to work. Well, in your app, you might have constants like how many levels there are or what is the base color of your app. For that, you need to store them in some sort of way that is accessible through all of the classes. And for that, I usually create a service class. It will be a static, we are going to store these variables, these constants as static constants. And let us just open up Xcode, and let me just close this and create a new project. Okay, it will be a single view application, and let's name this. Okay, let's click on create and let's drop it onto the desktop. No need to create a Git repository for this because this is just a simple example. So let's go into view controller and let's add here our views dot background color as, let's say, UI color, and I will construct it not with the simple dot purple dot red, but with this red, green, blue, and alpha. If you want to create an extension, go ahead and take a look at the previous video where I create a much more simple extension of our UI color with RGB values only. So I just type in here and the alpha value 1, of course. Now this will give me a background that is, well, a bright blue. Now if I want to use this blue color in, well, not on my Rebeloper iPhones, let's run it on iPhone 10 simulator. If I want to use this color on multiple view controllers or multiple views, then I would need to type this again and again in, and this is prone to typos. So what I usually do is create constants for these type of things, and I will just simply create a new file here, and I will just call it service. And now I will import UIKit because we are going to use UI color. So let's create a new class here and name it service, and it will not be of any specific superclass. And inside here we are going to create static let constants. So okay, and I will just copy out what I have added here. I will just cut it out because I want to use the new syntax. So there you have it. Here we have, let me just take that in so you may see. Here we have our base color as a static constant. So let's go back to view controller and let's build so we may get the completion. So command B, maybe just stop this and hit command B again. Oh, it is indexing. We might want to close this. Let's stop this task because sometimes it takes a really long time for it to index. This is most probably an Xcode 9 issue, so I'm just force quit this. App development in action. So let's open up Xcode again. Okay, it is indexing and now it should be ready. Yes, it has indexed. For some reason it just stuck there. Okay, and now I will type in service, and with the dot syntax we have our base color. There you go, pretty simple. Okay, let me just close this. So let's build and run on our iPhone 10 simulator to test it out if this really actually works. Yay, it does. And of course, you can add here static let numbers or strings or anything, let's say an ID, so anything that you like. And of course, you can create functions too. So let me just type in here a new function. So static, this is just a dummy function, and I will just print out here pretty dummy example here, but I will just type in here service, and let's just build here so we may get the completion from our service for our function. And here is this new function, and if we build and run again, now we should see in the log that it has been printed out, started app. Pretty good stuff. So now you know how you can use something called as static functions and static constants inside of a, let's say, a service class. Okay, hope you enjoyed this video, and as usual, I will see you in the next one. Good stuff. Now, if you want to see more of this video and want to boost your app business, go ahead and take a look at my 30 days challenge, App Store Domination. Go ahead and click the link down below, and I will see you inside ASD, App Store Domination. Let's get to work.